There are two types of people in this world. The type of people that prefer to live in delusion, and the type of people that prefer to live in reality. Regardless of your politics, if you're the type of person who wants to live in reality, Donald Trump just is not compatible with you. And now, some Republicans are even realizing this. That's right, top Republicans just secretly made their move against Donald Trump. Now, it's no secret that Donald Trump has been nothing but a disaster for this country. He's an inconsistent, chaotic nightmare.
But as for the takeover of Gaza, I don't believe the president ever said that. I think he discussed a rebuilding of Gaza once this war is over.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area.
And even worse, Donald Trump's behavior is hurting people. Not just people, but people that actually voted for Donald Trump.
Months later, she says she drove across the San Diego border from Mexico.
They just waved me in. They didn't ask for my citizenship.
Cynthia says she spent the next 25 years trying to live the American dream, working in LA, paying taxes, and providing for her family.
You voted for Trump. How do you feel now?
Horrible. Horrible.
What did you vote for?
I voted for change, but I didn't vote for this change.
And like her husband, she too supported President Trump's promise to launch the largest deportation program of criminals in American history.
My wife is a very, well, up until 18 days ago, was a strong believer in what was going to happen the next 4 years. But we feel totally blindsided, betrayed.
Team 10 searched federal and state court records and found no criminal charges against Cynthia.
And I've never committed no crime, not one.
Yeah, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's definitely true. But I can't help but feel a little bit bad for these people. Of course, they didn't realize that they would be the ones to be deported and dehumanized by the Trump administration. They only wanted other people to be deported and dehumanized by the Trump administration. But it's this kind of nonsense from Donald Trump and his inconsistent chaos that has led to this moment. That's right, top Republicans just secretly made a move against Donald Trump. Take a look. Top Republicans just made a move against Trump, and they're not even trying to hide it. It's been only 6 months since Donald Trump returned to the White House, but behind the scenes, some of the GOP's biggest names are already eyeing his exit. The race for 2028 is quietly heating up, and it's sending a clear message. The party may be growing restless with Trump's unpredictable leadership. According to Axios, several high-profile Republicans are making early moves. Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin is headed to Iowa and South Carolina. Senator Rand Paul has already hit those states and has plans for New Hampshire this fall. Senator Ted Cruz is organizing a donor retreat and tapping into his podcast audience for grassroots cash. Others are quietly building power bases. Brian Kemp, once in Trump's crosshairs, is back in the inner circle through his work with GOP donors. Tim Scott is leveraging his leadership at the NRSC, and Sarah Huckabee Sanders is raising money in key southern states. Yes, Trump has floated names like J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio as possible heirs to the MAGA throne, but these early moves from Cruz, Youngkin, and others suggest they're not waiting for Trump to name a successor. Officially, it's all preparation. Unofficially, it's a warning shot. The fact this jockeying has already begun just months into Trump's final term isn't just ambition. It's a sign some in the GOP are quietly growing tired of the chaos. At the end of the day, Republicans are starting to realize Trump is terrible. Not only is he terrible for America, he's terrible for the Republican Party. I think the fact that Republicans are already looking for someone to replace Trump is a very clear sign that they're growing sick and tired of Donald Trump. just like the rest of America.